It is a reality that a self-care practice is vital for building resilience towards life stressors. It is not a luxury but a priority. There is a strong connection between the human body and the mind. So when we care for our body, what we are invariably doing is we are helping ourselves to think well and to feel better. Self-care can be as simple as spending a few minutes each day doing nothing. No thinking, no social media, nothing. Just you sitting down, breathing, being in touch with your body, your inner self, and trusting yourself. It begins with that. Hello and welcome to Real Talk with Bolanle Ajiboye. This is a safe space where I support you in manifesting your authentic self and embracing your own realities. In this session, I'll be sharing with you 8 reasons why you shouldn't feel selfish for taking care of yourself. And the first reason is, it helps you to mold authenticity. You see, the moment you decide to give yourself a few minutes each day, you are allowing yourself to be more authentic. It is a way to get to know yourself better. If you think you already do, think again. There is so much more in us than what we see on the surface. So try this for a month, at least a month. Don't wait for the weekends. Put in extra effort and commit to doing something every day for yourself. It won't take long before you see some parts of yourself you never ever thought existed. It allows you to determine which parts are authentically yours and which aren't. We all have some aspects in us that are copied from someone else. It could be from a celebrity, a mentor, someone we look up to, a friend, or probably a family member. Most of us have copied traits. The second reason is it will only help you take care of others. Keep in mind that you can only help others if you're helping yourself first. Physically, mentally, emotionally, and even spiritually. As much as we want to think of desire and passion, they are not enough. You need a healthy body and an open mind to function and perform very well. So if these are not readily possible, you will begin to doubt yourself and even your self-worth. Acknowledge that the road to self-care is not that easy, but it is necessary. But pretending to be strong 24/7 is not all right. We need that strength from within. Also, it helps you to move from existing to living. Existing is simply being on this tiny heads, just doing things you should do. But living is experiencing everything that life has to offer, the possibilities and opportunities. Many people are okay with just existing. They just wake up, go to work, come back home, eat, drink, and sleep. And tomorrow again, they do the same thing over and over again. Are you going to wait for your retirement before you decide to enjoy life? Before you decide to allot time for yourself? You see, although I understand we have responsibilities, the paying of bills, raising of children, family, we are responsible also for taking care of ourselves. Self-care practice helps us to find our purpose. What is your purpose? You may probably have asked yourself this question countless times. But it is your body that is signaling you to taking a leap into the unknown, because your purpose is out there waiting. So how do you know when to find it? You just do. Things like self-care means trusting yourself. It means being willing to go out and dig deep. It might be very, very scary, but there is really no other way to figure out what you're supposed to do in the world. Practicing self-care and building trust between you and your inner self will help you find your purpose in life. It will help you find your purpose in life. Self-care is also as empowering as it can be. It takes a lot of courage to actually show up for yourself every day. So clearly, it is easier to fall into the trap of emails, overload, notifications, social media. But when you start getting used to setting those things aside and just to focus on you, it becomes easier to connect with your inner self. Listen to your guts, because we all know what happens when we try to listen to ourselves, our inner guts. It does wonders, and you will also unveil a lot of things about you. Try to maintain a good work and family life balance. It empowers you. Motivation can also stem from self-care practice. How does one stay motivated? There is no one size fits all answer to that. No one can stay motivated forever. We all have different reasons and decisions, desires. When crises come, we all have different ways of coping and bouncing back. The key is self-care practice. Accepting never to be perfect and putting on those perfect masks, and acknowledging your imperfections. Allowing yourself to make some mistakes and learning from the lessons of the mistake would help you to stay motivated. Experiencing things that are new and discovering, new possibilities would help you keep motivated. It is also the practice to your physical health and care. Self-care is not just about your inner guts, nerves, or inner self. It is also about your physical self. Meaningful, healthy relationship that you have with yourself. One misconception about achieving good physical health is that we believe it is hard, but it is not always hard. When you eat well, you sleep well, you connect well with people around you, this would help your physical well-being. You take a lot of fruits every day. You are intentional about what you consume, what you fuel your body with. And then you add maybe a 15 minutes walk to your schedule every day. This can help you a lot in being physically fit. Practicing exercise is also good. It is also the perfect reminder that you are worthy. You are worthy. Acknowledging that you are, allowed to be sad, to be happy, to be uncomfortable can change your outlook on life. The world isn't going to stop if you get fired from work, but it's also going to, lead you to sometimes crying. At times, it could be a situation that you laugh at. Many people don't think validations come so easily. But when you allow yourself to see your inner beauty, you begin to appreciate yourself the more. You begin to embrace your own reality. Every day cannot be that good, but creating a safer space for yourself and your emotion is a good way to remind yourself that you are worthy of respect and you're worthy of the best treatment. You've got a lot of strengths within you, so leverage on your strengths. While we reflect on our self-care goals, let's put into consideration some questions for our well-being. Questions like, am I getting enough sleep? Is my diet fueling my body well? Am I making enough time to be proactive with activities that stimulates me mentally? For example, playing games, puzzles, learning a new subject, or a new language that fascinates you. Do I have healthy ways to process my emotions? For instance, speaking with a trusted friend, a family member, your pastor, or even a professional counselor when the need arises. Am I suppressing my feelings or expressing them? Am I pretending all is well, all is perfect? Especially at this time of lockdown. Do I incorporate activities into my life to make me feel recharged and less anxious? Ask yourself these questions. Let us challenge ourselves to be intentional. Intentionally develop your self-care plan. Self-care is never selfish, but it is productive. And it is not a one-size-fits-all strategy. You need to know which of the practices suits your own need. Put yourself first, even before others, before your children, before your husband, before your employers, your customers. Put yourself first. It is a reality that it is when you're good, you're healthy, that you can actually give back to others. You can't get from an empty cup. You cannot get water from an empty cup. So you need to mindfully balance your life, your family, your work, and taking care of yourself. If you have been enriched by the content of today's video, subscribe to my channel on YouTube for more. Like, share, comments. Thank you all for watching, and thank you for connecting with me always. Take care of yourself, keep safe at this time, and keep shining your light in the darkness around us. Bye.